What's up, rock stars? It's the Kid JW here. You tuned in to another episode here of the JW Show. I am the Kid JW here. And on this episode, we are talking about teamwork in a relationship. Why? Because every single time y'all get on this amazing social media sites and always be like, oh, I don't believe in 50-50, or hey, I believe a man should do all this, or hey, I believe a woman should do all this. Enough. Okay? So here we go. We go sit down. We go break it down. Teamwork. Teamwork in a relationship. All right. You know the thing. 50-50. People frown upon 50-50. Two. People frown upon about a person not paying for everything. Do I believe in a 50-50 relationship? Based off how I was brought up, how I grew up and watched my parents, I'm going to say yes. And the reason I say yes because my parents always sat there and said, hey, there's no point in having a struggling household when you both can contribute to it and make it a prosperous household or something along those lines. But anyhow, teamwork in a relationship makes things a lot easier to the point where if you're doing teamwork in a relationship, like, let's say, for example, it was a topic on Threads. Not this particular topic, but it was a comment where someone said, it was like, oh, if you get home from work early and your partner doesn't get home for a couple hours, so what are you doing? Me personally, because it's teamwork, if I'm getting off work early and I know my lady, if I know my girl getting off work a couple hours after me, I'm going to come home, I'm going to be home cooking dinner, having a bottle of wine for her, and boom. So that when she pull up, she can just get off work, hop in the shower, dinner's already cooked and whatnot, then boom. Teamwork. And vice versa. If she's getting home before me, boom. A beer or a drink made or whatever, and hey, teamwork. Just like if, my main motto is, hey, if I got it, we got it. If you got it, we got it. Because we're a team. Wherever you lacking at, I'm going to pick up. Wherever I'm lacking at, you're going to pick up. Because we're stronger together and weaker apart. So I feel like when you're in a relationship, even if it comes down to finances, if you're living together, hey, there's no point in somebody trying to pay for everything in the household while other person's just sitting there, boom, chilling and whatnot, versus somebody, hey, y'all both putting in. Hey, I got the light bill, I got the cable bill, I got the phone bill, you got the gas bill, you got the water bill, or whatever. We're going in half on the mortgage or whatever, everything, or hey, we go grocery shopping, we get the groceries together and whatnot. That to me makes a stronger team, makes a stronger household, makes everything less stressful because everything else is already stressful as it is. There's no need to make it even more stressful by not being a team. And I think a lot of times the reason why teamwork doesn't work in a relationship too much is because there's a lot of egos. And sometimes people are stubborn. They're stuck in their ways and they don't want to change. And when you don't want to change and you're stubborn and you have them egos, you're going to clash and then the relationship's going to start to crumble and then you don't have that teamwork. Just like on a sports team. If, you have a player that's not a good fit for the team, they got egos. That team ain't winning no championships. They're not going to the playoffs. They go struggle. But when everybody come together, put the ego aside, put the stubbornness aside, and actually change and work toward the bigger goal, everybody wins. You get to the playoffs. You get to that championship game and you win. That's how a relationship is. You got to put the egos and stubbornness aside to be willing to, hey, build and grow to make the team work. That way, you got a happy life for the most part. Okay? Another thing, like I always tell people, teamwork, communication. If you need, or hey, if you're struggling with something and you need something and whatnot, always talk to your partner and say, hey, I need to go ahead and I need to get this. Hey, if you find anything, you let me know. I got you. Or it's like, hey, I see this on sale. I see this on sale. I know you've been thinking about it. Hey, want me to grab it for you? Boom. Teamwork. This just makes life a lot easier when you guys come together as a team versus having a constant battle of what this person should do, what that person should do, how this person does it, how that person does it. Because at the end of the day, you can look at somebody else's life and think, hey, that's perfect. I want that. But behind closed doors, it is a cluster. It is horrible. They're unhappy. It's horrible. They're just trying to find any way out. So never look at somebody else's life and think that, oh, it's perfect and peachy and it's going to be good. Nah, remember, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? That's my take on teamwork in a relationship because you always want to make sure it's good and long lasting. Okay? Now, what are your guys' thoughts on being a team in a relationship? Do you believe in teamwork? Do you believe in, hey, helping each other out to become a better unit? Or are you the kind of person that just says, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm stubborn. I'm me. I ain't changing. Hey, if we sync, we sync. If we don't, we don't. Or, like I said, are you the kind of person that's like, hey, you know what? Let me be the bigger person, put my ego aside so this ship can go ahead and continue sailing full steam ahead because I don't want it to be like the Titanic. Let me know in the comments below. Drop them right there, and I'm going to read them. And hey, I even may shout your comment out in the next episode here. Don't go nowhere. Well, go somewhere because I don't know where y'all going to go. Y'all stay here because I ain't going to be here. But I'll catch y'all next time on the JW Show. Bye, y'all.